Okay, so this is take two or three. Let's get ready for the Battle Rapport. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Battle Rapport. I am your host, HydroMan, your Slipknot fan of battle rap, here helping you catch up on battle rap. Okay, this is my third take after the phone just died on me and whatever. So here we go again, right? uh Y'all already know. Let's handle the niceties. Shout out all the battle rap blogs out there, battle rap media, all the small time bloggers, the big bloggers, all that. Pause if need be. Except for, pedo and, weird motherfuckers with stuff on a jacket. You know what I mean? We don't condone that. We don't follow that. And I think that you should do the same. Well, anyway, shout out J Black, Champion, all that good stuff. They out there pushing P, proper preparation and all that jazz. You know what I mean? All pun intended. Shout out to the whole staff out there. You know what I mean? You know how it is out here in Battle Rapport. We have the M's. And they go a little something like this. It's mandatory to memorize material, masterfully manipulate metaphors, massacre markmen maliciously to maintain motivative mightiness. Be mindful to multitask, magnify major maddening main lines magically, and mastermind a manifesto murder manuscript. You get it all, one shot, one kill, what's the deal? And to anyone seeing this for the first time, if you like this, after you watch this, you can hit the like, dislike, you know what I mean? Sub if you'd like. Let people know who I is, what I'm about, what I do. You know what I mean? I'm always about, having fun out here in these battle rap streets and stuff. We always, talk about a lot of people and a lot of stuff or whatever. But sometimes we should always, have a sense of humor, with all the seriousness out here in these battle rap streets. You know what I mean? I'm a serious individual. I'm a real serious individual. I'm a real serious individual. Shout out Battle Booth. It's funny, man. It's funny. It's funny. Just like DME Detroit, he's funny. He's entertaining. He's funny. Shout out DME Detroit. On fan was good. Shout out the chat out there. Shout out ADET, Mr. H&IC himself. Battle rapping investing. Be doing this thing. Shout out all the mods out there in battle rap. One thing I just keep forgetting. Shout out all the mods out there in battle rap. You know what I mean? All the mods out there, y'all all cool. Especially IMP Black Yo. You gotta say like a pimp's name, Slickback. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You feel me? You gotta say the whole thing, nothing but the thing. IMP Black Yo. You know what I mean? So shout them out. You know what I mean? There's a lot of mods out there. They be working hard. You know what I mean? Some others time people out for no apparent reason. You know what I mean? It happens. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody out there. You know what I mean? Hope everybody's doing good. But this episode isn't about y'all right now. I want to take this time for y'all to really dwell in y'all heads, in y'all minds real quick, of the past like 10 years. Who has been, if you already seen the title, you already know who it is. If it's been someone who's been so consistent in so many battles and has choked, one time, maybe two times, because he threw up in one of his earlier battles when he was 16 years old or so. He was 19 or whatever. But if you know of someone who is consistent in all his battles and who names himself the Gun Bar King, right? And literally someone who has stepped up in the ranks of Smack to the point where he's one of them ones when it comes to battling in the URL and Smack, or just like in general in battle rap, who you would want to battle, especially if you think you're a street dude with them gun bars or whatever. He's the gun bar king, aka Dracula. Ugh, don't like that term for him, but hey, he chose it himself. You know what I mean? The one, the only, TayRoc. This episode is about TayRoc and his possible retirement this year. I don't know if y'all seen on Twitter. I have a screenshot. He says that this is gonna be his last year, respectfully. I'm messing it up verbatim or whatever. I think he said, "This is my last year, respectfully." I think he said that. I don't know, but most likely I'll be putting the thumbnail with this, boom. Now there's the thumbnail, and I'm gonna have the screenshot on it of that. And then title, 2024, The Last of Rock. You know what I mean? Which I'm hoping that it's not. You feel me? I hope that he goes on to bigger and better endeavors. Maybe create his own battle rap league. No, I think he already has something. You know what I mean? I think he got something going on out there in Baltimore. I think, you know what I mean, out there in Maryland. You know what I mean? It's like you're saying Merlin the magician. It almost gets that way, but it's Merlin. Baltimore. Y'all already know. DMV. Shout out the whole DMV. You know what I mean? I'm from Jersey out here. You know what I mean? We got this big ass winter storm that was just it's just one of those. But it's not like the blizzard back in in the 90s. Woo. Those were some Michael Jackson type of songs. Do you remember the time when there was a blizzard outside? This is like semi blizzard. It's semi blizzard, not a whole blizzard. Semi. Pause, cause y'all don't do semi whatever. And I'm like, halfway. All right. What the hell? That's even a pause. Oh my God. This is like Pause Nation out here, right? But y'all trying to throw me off. What the hell? Come on with the pause. Leave me alone with that. But anyway, gotta have fun out here. Gotta enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? But in TayRoc's whole career, right? I personally felt that there have been moments where he's grasped the attention of, stars out there, basketball, football, movie stars and all. You know what I mean? We've heard them all from, a lot of people, off and on throughout, the years or whatever. But I think that TayRoc, right? He should be mentioned as like not just a veteran. I think that TayRoc should be considered like not a GOAT. Do you know what I mean? I don't think TayRoc's a GOAT. I think I don't want to label him a alright, let me put it like this. He's like TayRoc is like a reinventor. To me. Y'all could kill me in the comments, or y'all could show me some love in the comments. But I think because of Cassidy years ago, because of Jadakiss years ago, and other people in and around the DMV too, that I think that led for TayRoc to have this gun bar way of doing things, and the way he's adapted and moved the culture with this whole thing where it's like, well, how many people in their battles actually battles with gun bars? You feel me? To now everybody has gun bars in their battles. You feel me? So it's like he kind of reinvented what was already there, if you feel what I'm talking about, because people have been having gun bars for a long time, but I felt like Cassidy at a certain point earlier in the 2000s, then more like Jada Kiss in the 90s into the early 2000s, then early 2000s Underground up until he was starting to get blow up. Cassidy was with the bars where he had the gun bars going like pretty crazy. Then it just, I kind of felt like J Hood was, slept on, you know, but I'm just a dude from Jersey. You feel me? Uh, I kind of felt like throughout all these years, TayRoc has made a transition and like a reinvention of battle rapping with gun bars. The way it's adapted to, to how many people has adapted to that style to now, like so many people have created newer different styles off of it and might not even need gun bars anymore, just using the format of that to now do other things, you feel me, and go their own other way by evolving, doing that and then doing something else or whatever, you know what I mean? So I'm not saying he is the inventor of gun bars. I said I feel that he is a reinventor, and I think he's the reinventor of gun bars in battle rap. You know what I mean? That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. You feel me? I think that, because of how he created, his lane, you have some people trying to copy that, but in a small, like, jokey, like, in battle rap form that ended up, being allergic, and other people wanted, to grow on that, and then you ended up having people doing whole entire rounds of gun bars. Then you think 5 or so years later, you have like thousands of battle rappers out here battle rapping with gun bars and so on and so forth. So I understand how y'all could confuse that as I'm saying he invented gun bars. No, he is a reinventor. So like I said, hear what I said. I think he's a reinventor of gun bars, and that's why he is, self-proclaimed gun bar king. Though Rum Nitty, bro, Rum Nitty he's an alien, man. He's not human. He is not of this earth. He is not of this planet. I believe it. I believe it. Not saying he's Anunnaki. Maybe he is. I don't know. Short in stature. Why am I talking Rum Nitty and short jokes? What the? I'm bad, bro. I'm bad. I'm bad, man. I'm bad. Damn. I'm gonna be getting a phone call on that one. Damn. Yeah, battle report? Yeah. Block him. Block him. Hell yeah. On 4. Like, damn. I got blocked by Rum Nitty now. But shout out to Rum Nitty. He is one of the champion of the years. You know what I mean? But I do feel that Rum Nitty is like, when you call, Gunline, he calls himself that. And there's a reason why he had that, and that's why both of them are very similar. For all these years, who really is the gun bar reinventor? So we might need this rematch. They battled before. They battled as tag team, and then this will be their semi third. Hey, all right, we're not doing semi. All right, whatever. So this is like a rematch, but it's like a second. No, it's like a third rematch because the battles that they had against each other. But then that was like, all right. Rum Nitty, TayRoc, 3. Just write it down as 3. You know what I mean? Write it down as 3. I think this should be the year that TayRoc has a couple of rematches. One of them should be Rum Nitty. And that be like, who's, really the gun bar king, you know what I mean? Gun line king. And who is really the definitor of, you know, who reinvented gun bars in battle rap. It could be Rum Nitty, it could be him, or they could continue going into the West Coast where they talk about where it could be Danny Myers, but then he was supposedly living in New York, so it's really confusing, right? It's really confusing, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Who started the first gun bar that whatever, who reinvented the newest gun bar lines, and we could debate this forever because there'll be like half the internet talking about, oh, but you forgot Chilla Jones, but then you forgot this, and then you forgot this, you even forgot Pat Stay because he had some gun bars and yeah, y'all could, rest in peace Pat Stay. So it's like, y'all can go down, there'll be a whole nother set of the internet talking about, all these other people. And I'll be like, damn, y'all right. There are these other people too. So I can't just say it's Rum Nitty and TayRoc. I actually got to add Danny and all these other people that, some others that probably were in and around those eras where the gun bars were, transitioning from how Cassidy and all of them were in the early 2000s to then how things are now. The way it went from there to all the way, you know what I mean? Like, it would be a pretty cool history that I think, if somebody would sit there and actually make a documentary on it, I would definitely watch. But not in animated cartoon series from Battlecoin, because they are dead Docket Nation. But enough of that. And that was sad. But enough of that. Yo, I'm going to be honest. Who do y'all have for TayRoc's classic battles? Because I got a list. But I feel like not many people even like lists anymore. So I'm going to just nitpick a handful that I thought were like, yo, these are really good battles. But are they classics? I want classic battles. If TayRoc were to retire this year, which we're in 2024, and he stated in his Twitter that, this is last year respectfully. Last year of what? Smoking weed? Not fucking with these people with that bullshit, and these motherfuckers talking all that bullshit, and you want to kill it now and so on and so forth, and you about to reinvent yourself in battle rap or whatever. Like, what are you? I hope you're not quitting battle rap. Nah. But if yes, then like I was saying with the rematches, I think maybe Charlie Clips versus TayRoc numero 3 should happen in 2024. The final, the trilogy, it'll be over. You feel me? You can finally have that definitive, because a lot of people said the second battle, it was classic, it was debatable, this, that, and the other. I done seen it quite a few times, and I do feel that it was one-sided. I felt like Rock had that reason to get at Charlie, because he lost in the first battle. Charlie did his thing, so on and so forth. So when it went to the second battle, it was in TayRoc's favor, even though it's debatable. A lot of people say this, that, and the other, but I think it's TayRoc. So it would be awesome if that maybe, Charlie Clips and TayRoc would actually have that final battle in, the last year that TayRoc is out here battle rapping. You feel me? So there's this one classic, right? I think I want to, end this, a little quicker, because I really have an idea that, it would make for a pretty good episode next time. So I think that, I think I want to use it for another episode. I feel that when it comes to classic battles, yes, TayRoc and Charlie Clips, a lot of people felt that that was a classic battle, but it was one sided. Um, there's one battle that if TayRoc said, I'm hanging up my big my big fit hat, you know what I mean? I'm hanging it up, and I'm out. I'm not battling no more. If this is TayRoc's retirement, and he said, if this is TayRoc's final hurrah, and if he said that, did I leave with a classic? I know one classic that he did have. There's a lot of battles that I felt that, it was very debatable. The Daylight and TayRoc battle, or Dragon versus Spawn, Spawn versus Dracula. I feel like there were a lot of debatable battles, but this one battle that I feel that still to this day is so debatable and so classic from the first time I saw it to every other time I seen it. And I watched that just as much as I watch Hollow the Dawn versus Loaded Lux. That happened on UW. Every other year that I watched that, I basically watched this battle almost like within that same week or whatever, because I watch some memorable battles again every year, some classic battles, some battles that I love. I watch them every other year. You know what I mean? Every year. So, but C3 versus TayRoc. TayRoc can retire this year, and if he says he ain't that if he'll say that nobody says that he ever had a classic, this, that, and the other, nobody could deny that C3 versus TayRoc was a classic battle. I don't think nobody else could ever look at that battle and be like, it was totally one-sided. Because if you look at it one-sided, it's so wrong. You have to look at it as like, yo, let's see what happens. All right, you go first. Oh my God, so on and so forth. Now you go. Yo, that was crazy. I wonder how she's gonna rebuttal. And then I love that battle. That is one of the best battles. It was ridiculous, and it happened Queen of the Ring, and they were in the ring, which was awesome. So that was a great battle. I love that battle. I've debated it back and forth so many times. And we always have TayRoc the second round. That whole I'm telling you, if you watch that battle from the beginning to the end, you kind of want to see that second round again from him, and then you want to watch that third round from her again. Feel me? Like it is so awesome. They had so much fun doing it. I'm telling y'all, they had so much fun doing it. Just looking at them, how they were, so on and so forth, and then afterwards they hugged it out. You know what I mean? Like, but they were having fun. They were just like doing what they do, getting paid for what they do, and having fun. You feel me? And I think that was one of those things where I was like, yo, it can't get any better than this. Years later, what do we have? Hollow the Dawn versus TayRoc. And we have the famous seatbelt line, which was, in my eyes, I kind of felt like TayRoc peaked. I think that was his highest high, and I don't think he could get there anymore. I think he could probably do better. I'm just waiting. And then finding out that this is his last year, I'm like, bro, just go ham this year. Pause. You know what I mean? Just kill it this year. Just go for the win. You feel me? And I do hope that him retiring isn't you know, couple hours after the whole um the whole champion of the year thing. I really hope that it wasn't because of that. That would suck, you know. I think Big K, New Jersey Twerk, excuse me. I think Big K, I think New Jersey Twerk, Rum Nitty, and a few others did really good this year, last year. I just hope that, TayRoc wasn't, mad because of whatever that was happening with Champion, that he just said, you know what, you know what I mean? Maybe because it was something about the rules or whatever. I just hope that it's not about that. I hope that this is just, him personally being like, yo, this is my last year, respectfully. I hope that that's that. And not because, Big K won. I'm hoping. You know what I mean? But, I don't know when this champion of the year was recorded, but they just dropped it just a couple hours ago, something like that. I got it. Yeah, just like I think a couple hours ago or a few hours ago while I was at work or whatever. So I just came back and I, started watching some of it, and then I paused and I needed to talk about something because I had seen that TayRoc on a tweet was retiring respectfully. And I hope that, him retiring this is my last year, respectfully. I'm hoping that is, if it is him retiring, that, I hope that this year he, goes out with a bang. But if he's saying that this is my last year, respectfully, if he's saying like, this is my last year of smoking weed, or this is my last year of drinking, or this, you know what I mean? Like, just left it like open hand, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know where the football's coming and I'm supposed to catch it. Like, what the hell? Like, Kansas City Chiefs and, right? And yeah, Niners, whatever. Anyway. But yeah, I feel like, if this is his last year, like, he's gotta have, the best battles. He has to win. Here we go. TayRoc cannot lose any battles if this is his last year. So if this is TayRoc's last year, he gotta destroy everybody. And he's gotta make it definitive. Make it look like he wins every single time. 3-0 body bags the whole way. I don't even think a 2-1 or a debatables should even be allowed. For if this is his last year, he should go out on a bang, kill everything that's gunning for him, and might end up being champion of the year. You feel me? You feel me? Like, yo, that could be him in 2025. If he, like perfect example, Charlie Clips and TayRoc. If they have that battle this year, their third battle, that this would be a definitive win for him. If he wins definitively, boom, that's one. Next one. If he has that battle with Rum Nitty again, just a rematch. Here's the second rematch, right? For the gun bar or gun king, gun line or gun bar king, period. Who reinvented battle rap gun bars? It would do that. It would shine a light on that. And if he wins definitively, then the other battles can happen. This guy, whoever else they throw at him, he just needs to do the same thing. Destroy every single one of them. Not saying every single one of them is going to be easy. Charlie Clips ain't going to be easy, even though, he's been on his, like, it could be this Charlie, it could be that Charlie. We never get the Charlie that we want. Pause. That just sounds just so bad. But it is what it is because he comes out. Charlie Clips. He does half-ass stuff or whatever. The heart and hit the fire ain't in him, like I've seen him before. You know what I mean? So, but Charlie Clips ain't really easy to defeat. Rum Nitty is not easy to defeat. So all these other people that they would line up against TayRoc, whether rematches or we got some new blood over here about the battle you and so on and so forth, and this is your last battle and so on and so, what I mean, like stuff like that. Like I could see how that would make sense or whatever, you know what I mean? But make it make sense, right? Make it make sense to me. If not, then you don't need the battle the youngster. You just keep on battling the top tiers, and then one of the goats, one of those top tier motherfuckers that actually have a battle with your ass, and boom, then you can retire or whatever. And there's quite a few out there, but who's actually like out here battle rapping and they're like the goats? You feel me? It's hard to hold that title and still be out here battle rapping. Loaded Luck's lucky enough that he still be hanging around young folks to still be sparring around, you know what I mean? But if he wasn't having enough sparring partners or whatever, it would be tough trying to handle on his own. You feel me? So I feel that the next person might not be able to have that enough vigor to be able to do anything. Vigor, you know what I mean? That they wouldn't have enough vigor, enough of themselves to be able, enough will to be able to move past some of the hardships to then see the light at the end of the tunnel type of stuff. You feel me? So I think TayRoc, this is your year. This is it. Like Mike Jackson, if this is it, bro, you gotta leave with a bang. Every battle you have, body bag every single one of them. No debatables. No debatables. Just body bag every single one of them. Because you do not want to leave battle rap with your final hurrah was like lackluster. Feel me? So, me personally, I feel that TayRoc, you yourself, should just take that extra step and do what you need to do. And really, like, handle what you need to handle in battle rap. If this is your last year or whatever, if this is it, just take out the competition. Anybody that they put in front of you, you knock down the competition, body bag, and then another one, so on and so forth. Just keep on going, so that when you say this is it, you can retire. You can finally say that this is it, like Mike Jack. You know what I mean? Straight up. You can finally be like, yo, I left my mark. I had moments in battle raps. I reinvented, you know what I mean, a whole different way of doing gun bars in battle rap. And you could do all that. You could say all that. You could just, talk about your accomplishments and so on and so forth. Because really, you don't have to battle rap and spit your accomplishments. We know your accomplishments. It just feels like people are like really egotistical when they start speaking about their accomplishments. So, if this is TayRoc's last year, go out with a bang. Leave nothing but bodies in your wake. And try to make sure you get that bag, the bag that you want and you need, man. Hey, if they want the big battle, but they're not paying the big bucks, say no, man. You feel me? Because if you feel you're worth it, if you feel you're worth this bag because you want to battle this big name, especially this your last year, whatever league that you are on, that you're, you know what I mean, that you be around, that URL allows you, whatever, however, though, I don't think that should, restraints on a battle rapper to a league should even be, but it could just be just loyalty. But I have seen TayRoc in other leagues, so that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, I see TayRoc battle rapping in like 3 different leagues this year, and he have great battles. But the thing is, who's he gonna battle? And like I said, these 3 might be a good start. Or, Charlie Clips in the big, and as his first battle, he has an in between battle, this, that, and the other. Then he'll have the rematch with Rum Nitty, and so on and so forth, this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? And then he'll have let me see, so and so, Rum Nitty, Charlie Clips, like who, like he can do what he can do this year and make sure that he leaves just on top of the world. He just needs to get the right battles, spread them out accordingly the way he needs to, and handle every single one of them, and he ain't gonna have no problem. The only thing is, he needs to make sure when he battles Charlie Clips that he beats him definitively. That when he battles Rum Nitty, that he beats him definitively. Down the line, every battle rapper, high on the totem pole, low on the totem pole, mid-tier, his tier, all that, straight up, he needs to battle any of these tiers that's going to battle him. He needs to body bag them all. I would want 3 full rounds from them, but, you might get 1 round here, you might get 3 rounds here, you know what I mean? Like, these things will happen. It happens. But it's just one of those things that it's like, you know what? I know that this is not the end. But I know that if this is the end for him, then, you know what I mean? Hey, my hat's off to him. I really think that he's one of the best out here. Mr. Consistent for 10 plus years. Been in this game since he was a teenager. You feel me? Just out here battle rapping and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So literally, he's out here like making sure that, his livelihood is handled. That, you know what I mean? That he's handling what he needs to handle with his family and shit like that. You feel me? And he's pretty good on a beat. I think that he should battle at Verbal Warzone. My own personal opinion. So I think that battling somebody on Verbal Warzone would be awesome. You know what I mean? One of the top people out there, which would be awesome. I don't know who y'all pick it. Girl, guy, it'll be awesome. But this is my take. This is my opinion. I think that TayRoc has had one hell of a career. Ups and downs. Some fights here on stage, and things tussle here, whatever. Some really peaceful, nice battles here, there. Went to London, the Pat Stay event, battling Pat Stay, and like TayRoc could leave battle rap and be like, yo, I had a career. You know what I mean? And I hope that, when TayRoc leaves battle rap, if this is his last year, that, he leaves not like, lackluster, or like, you can really tell like he's not in it or whatever. I want him to leave with his head high and be like, yo, I had a career in battle rap. You feel me? And I just hope that whole feel that he has is like, yo, I made a mark. I made a mark in battle rap. And I really hope that, when he leaves, that he does all the battles that he felt he can do. And that's it. That's it. That's it. And you're like, yo, this is my last battle. That's it, man. I'm gonna work on my music. So that's my opinion. I hope that he doesn't retire though. To be frank, I hope he doesn't retire. I really hope he doesn't retire. You know what I mean? And for that, you know what I mean, might as well. You know, I'ma keep it blunt. I really think that, you know, I'm gonna keep it blunt. I really think that TayRoc leaves battle rap. When he leaves battle rap, that he's happy. That's what I hope. But you're gonna have a problem battling Rum Nitty, especially again for that final title of who's really the gun bar king or the gun line king, and who really reinvented gun bars in battle rap. I think you might have a problem with that one. But if you gotta go with a bang, right? So, you know how this goes, people. Please, don't drive drunk. Don't drive distracted. And please, don't drive with a cell phone in your hands. There are other people on the road, me being one of them. Just do it for yourself. Do it for the lives of the people in your car, vehicle that you're in. And you know how this goes. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Good fracking night. Happy Valentine's Day to all. And take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Stay blessed. HydroMan from the Battle Rapport out.